Hello, my name is Catherine Otto. I am the Farmland Action Plan Coordinator for MDAR, the Massachusetts Department of Agricultural Resources. In this short video, we're going to look at the Farmland Action Plan, specifically what it says about farm and farmland viability. So what does the plan say? So just a quick reminder of how it fits into the plan. The plan has three goals: protection, access, and viability. And a fourth one, which kind of how those items fit together. We've then got 12 strategies that help give us a direction for those items. And then we have actions. Those actions tell us what is it we're actually trying to achieve. And then the task that actually gives them the to-do list, really, of what comes next. We've got about 350 at the moment and counting. And that really gives us the items of what we want to do next. And so in terms of those tasks, sometimes they can be done in parallel. So you can do three or like several items at the same time. Sometimes they're in sequence. So you have to do one item, then you get started on the next, and then you get started on the next. When it comes to tasks, there can be 20 or more tasks for a single action, and sometimes there's only one or two or even nothing yet identified. So today's video, we'll get into farm viability. So what is the goal related to farm viability? It's to support and enhance the viability of farms and farmland. So why is this important? Successful farms are one of the best tools at protecting farmland, because if you have a successful farm, why would you want to convert it to another use? So that really is an important aspect to this plan. So then when getting into the strategies, under the viability section, there are three strategies. Ensure that laws, regulations, programs, and investments support farm viability, grow resilience and sustainability practices on farms, and also increase the use of services, programs, and other resources by farmers. So then when it comes into those three strategies, there are many different actions which are under it. What I recommend is go to the implementation matrix, which is on the website, to see the more detail about the actions. But what you see on the screen right now are some bullet points, just a quick summary of what those kind of actions could entail. So we've got things about flexibility in the APR program, farm infrastructure, urban agriculture, soils and public lands, MDAR programs, education, and so much more. I'm not going to go into all those details because that would take me a very long time, but instead I'm going to give you some highlights. So when it comes to highlights, we have a very large plan. It is large, very large. So instead, what we've been focused on is creating bite-sized pieces. One bite-sized piece to look at is the 2024 progress report, which was released in December of 2024. On the screen right now, you can see those 10 highlights that were in that, things which are already started or in progress or about to start work on. When it comes to viability, one of the parts to highlight is farmer access to grants and financing. I recommend checking out the progress report. It is available on the website. So in terms of farm viability, we're going to focus actually on one specific area. There's an action 3A3, which talks about making it easier for farmers to seek and obtain grants and financing. So what I'm not going to do is kind of talk about each of the individual tasks, but instead talk about some of the things that have happened in the last year or so, and the resources you have. So the agricultural business assistance provided by MDAR and there are many other organizations who provide assistance to farmers. And they're always tweaking their programs and their grants and their opportunities and technical assistance to meet the needs that they're seeing. So talk to them if you have an emerging need. When it comes to MDAR, we have a very wide range of grant programs and technical assistance, which can be found on the website on the screen. We also have the new list, which was we created in the last year, where groups who can help others with writing grants have volunteered their services. So that information is in a list on our website. There's also a web page which has many resources for historically underserved farmers and producers. Many farmers in Massachusetts would qualify as historically underserved, whether you're from a associated disadvantaged group, whether you're a low income farmer or you're a beginning farmer, so you have less than 10 years of experience, or you're a veteran. So really a wide range of farmers can find this useful. And to be honest, it's useful for all farmers in general. So I recommend that resources. And we just also wanted to highlight that many partners also provide grants. So in terms of exploring more, I do recommend checking out the implementation matrix. It's a living document that lists all the goals, strategies, actions, and tasks. And at this point, we are adding tasks as things come up, and we're also refining things. So have a look out and check out the matrix. The matrix does track what partners have done and what partners plan to do. And we have another brief on this. So learn more by visiting the website to see the matrix and view the plan. Thank you very much.